My name is Kim Copia, and you're my niece, my sister's daughter.
And what type of cancer did you have?
Invasive ductal carcinoma.
Okay. When were you diagnosed?
December of 1999, 2 days after Christmas.
Okay. How did you feel when you were diagnosed?
Okay, I wasn't surprised because 10 years prior to that, I was diagnosed with precancer cells. So it wasn't kind of like if I was going to get cancer, it was more like when, but I just kept it in the back of my mind.
And then, is this type of cancer genetic?
The type of cancer that I had,
Okay.
they told me was not genetic.
Okay.
So I guess the type of cancer that I had is considered a lifestyle type of cancer.
How did you come up with the decision to terminate the cancer?
To have a double mastectomy?
Yes.
Well, actually, I guess maybe as a woman you kind of think about that on and off your whole life. And I never knew what I would do, but I am a heart patient. So because I'm a heart patient and there's a high chance that I'm going to have another heart surgery down the road, I wanted to be very careful in protecting the condition of my heart for my next heart surgery. So if I would have done a lumpectomy, that's where they take out the cancer, then that would have been okay. But then once they check to see if you have any in your lymph nodes, and when it comes up in your lymph nodes, then you either have to have chemo or radiation, and thankfully my lymph nodes were completely clear. But the problem was that I couldn't, it was so close to my heart that for me to do, when you do a lumpectomy, they also do radiation. And I could not do radiation because it was my left breast. And my heart is on my left side, as everybody says. But I didn't want to radiate that area because I needed to keep my heart strong. So I decided that's the only choice I have. So I chose life. Yeah.
And then when you were cancer-free, how did you feel?
I feel good. I feel bad for people that have to go through a lot worse than what I did. But I feel grateful, so I don't want to feel like, it's like a little bit of a survivor guilt, I think. But I feel like I just was so lucky that I just made all the right choices. And I do think about it sometimes, like, because it could come back anywhere in your body. So sometimes I think about it, but a plane could fall out of the sky and land on this house right now. So I don't overthink about it.
Yeah.
Because worry could trigger cancer cells. So, and when I found out in December, by February, I did check with several doctors. It wasn't just like, a very easy decision or anything like that. But at the end of the day, the most realistic, the most beneficial was for me to have a double mastectomy. I do not have an issue with that I did that. I don't feel less like a woman. I don't feel sad. I don't, but I was 49. I was 49 years old, so it's a little bit different for everybody, but I feel very blessed, and I just kind of went in and had surgery and came out perfect.
Yeah.
Left the next day, stopped at Culver's on the way home, went into the restaurant. It was very weird, and went on with my life.
Yeah.
And then we had COVID. So, and then this, says no one fights alone, because no one does, and you don't have to.
Anything else you?
I do have 4 sisters.
Okay.
And I did reach out, and knowing that it's not genetic, I wasn't overly concerned for them at all. But I don't know if they were, so they might have been, but I'm not sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
My name is Kelly Fiore, and I'm Kim Copia's sister.
And then how did you feel and when did you find out your sister had cancer?
I found out right away. Kim had called me after her diagnosis, and I felt sad for Kim. I knew about her precancerous cells early on when we were younger, and I knew that Kim was taking lots of, seeing lots of doctors, and knew that she was going to go to the Mayo Clinic in Minnesota and would take the right choice for her. We talked about different options, and I was sad, but I was optimistic for her.
And then were you worried about yourself?
In the beginning I was, but I did monthly self-exams, and then after she had mentioned that the cancer type that she had was not genetic, then I was no longer concerned. I still continued monthly self-exams.
Mm-hmm. And then when you found out she was cancer-free, how did you feel?
I felt happy, excited when she decided to do the double mastectomy. I knew that was the right choice for her, being a heart patient, knowing that she might have to have more heart surgeries down the road, and that she made the brave decision to have the double mastectomy. I was very happy and excited for her, and just knowing that the cancer would be gone.
Anything else?
No, I know that one of our sisters was concerned for her possibly to end up with cancer, and she did get tested and found out that she carried a gene for a different type of cancer that was genetic, and so I ended up getting tested for that same gene because it was genetic, and I also was positive for that same gene. So that was that could cause ovarian cancer. So I had an elective surgery myself for that, to have tubes and ovaries removed. So that's all cleared up, and no cancer worries on either end. So, and I believe that Kim got tested for that as well, and she did not have that gene at all. So that's, again, another great thing for Kim, that she doesn't have to worry about that too.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's about it. And then with that gene, the only thing that I am concerned about, like down the road, is for you. They said that when you are over 18, or even after you have kids, is you can elect to have that be tested for that gene as well. But you don't have any immediate concern. But that's something for you to address later on in life. Yeah, that's it.
That's good. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alrighty.